do DNA tests to make sure things line up. 20 years, he's not mine.
Nah, this ain't right.
So they lying. The blood's lying and you telling the truth.
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Shak-Reacts here once again, and today's some crazy clips of the worst couples I can find. And like always, guys, my favorite clip will be at the end, but in this first one, it is absolutely ridiculous. This man just found out that he's not the father.
Right there, open that right now, bro. You been playing with me, bro. Them twins are not mine. Open this. Come on. What is this? This is DNA test for the twins. You know the twins? You said that was mine? 12 years? 12 years?
It ain't
You
even
see
two
this?
pieces of paper. It ain't even 2 pieces of paper.
I need it. No, I don't care, bro. I went to go get the DNA test, bro. Stop playing.
First of all,
Where's the money? I need my money. I don't care. I need my money.
the twins is 12 years old.
I don't care.
If you want a DNA test, you should have got a DNA test when I laid on the table. And
That don't mean nothing,
You was
bro.
there.
Nah, I don't want
It don't matter.
I got this
It don't
DNA
matter.
test.
12 years. Who else do they know?
Like, what
Who
is
else
that?
do
What
they
is you
know?
doing?
Who else do they
I need
know?
my money.
I'm eating because every dollar
I
I
don't
go
care about
I'm
that. I don't care about none of that, bro. What? Where's my money? Lay that right here.
Clearly, you want to tussle.
Like,
You want to tussle.
come on. I need my money, bro.
You want to tussle.
Notice how she said if you wanted a DNA test, you should have done it in the beginning. And this is what I preach on this channel a lot. I don't want you guys to be dealing with this later on, specifically because you're too scared to be bringing up a DNA test in the beginning of your relationship or that child's birth. Don't be like this guy where you wasted thousands of dollars and especially your time.
Hey, we listen, but we don't judge. Yes, I had my first child at 13. I got pregnant at 13. Then I had another one at 15. Then popped another one at 16. Then 17. Then 18.
5 times.
19, and so on. Yes, I have 7 kids. I'm not ashamed of it. From 7 different men.
A clean 7 by 7?
And I'm currently pregnant right now with my 8th child.
What do you mean you're pregnant by your 8th child? Who is still messing around with this woman? What kind of idiotic man is doing this? And before you guys think it ends here, it doesn't. Check out the rest of the clip.
And that's by my food stamp plug. That helps me get $3,000 a month in food.
Maybe I'm tripping, but the food stamp plug is just Uncle Sam, right? What are we talking about here? I have so many unanswered questions.
Oh, yes. I mean, I was young, but I don't care.
She was young. Baby girl, you are 20. And you old.
I don't care. I love 7 kids. And I'm going to continue to have more.
She finna be a whole 8 by 8. This nigga that work at the food stamp office is the 8th baby dad. I'm not gonna be the 2nd guy in a train, much less an 8th baby father.
Yeah, this woman doesn't care about her kids. I'm gonna be very honest with you guys. She's looking at this as like a baby making factory, a business model where she gets a bunch of money from the government and her baby fathers as child support. That is all. Those kids are definitely not gonna be raised with love and care. And sadly, the cycle might continue with each one of them.
No, because I work too hard to get to where I'm at. So I put the work in to get to where I'm at. That might just gonna be. You're
the prize. You're not compromising.
I'm not. When it comes to that, I'm not. When it comes to that, I'm not. And that's all I'm asking. I'm not asking for it. If I ask y'all what y'all want, we already know the list and go from the ceiling to the floor.
That's not true. Not necessarily.
Right.
I ain't asking for much.
Okay, I'm asking one thing. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm not as shallow as you, Daryl.
I'm shallow.
So this man is actually defending his point about why he doesn't like a woman with a large body count, and this is a completely reasonable response. If you're a high-valued man, you don't want a girl who's been ran through. It's barely obvious. But these women are not calling him too shallow for it. Don't fall for this gaslighting or this brainwashing by them. They're just disappointed that they're ran through pretty much it.
If you're not giving as much as you're taking, then it's a problem. It's a problem. And we don't need you any longer to make babies. We don't need you to provide anymore, which even though you should, but we don't need you to do that because we are very capable of doing that on our own. And you can see that statistically because we do.
Am I the only one who's finding this very ironic about how a woman is complaining about how a man is taking more than he's giving? Because excuse me, lady, what are you giving the relationship exactly? But let's continue on with the clip.
And we have been for many years. And it's just saddening to see that we're struggling out here. We're struggling. And quite honestly, we don't need you for anything. We can take care of ourselves in every aspect. And then when I say every, I mean every. There are things in place.
So yeah, back to the point I just made. What is this woman doing for the relationship? What are you bringing to the table? Because she didn't say it. Also, if you're so confident you're gonna be on your own and you're strong and independent, why are you saying this all over TikTok? Why are you complaining? Because it definitely sounds like you're complaining. You don't see a man ever saying, hey, I can handle my own on social media, do you?
As a parent to 3 daughters, I could not imagine leaving my daughters alone at the ages of 7 and 10 for any period of time, much less for 3 days to travel to Miami. I have a difficult time leaving my dogs alone for an extended period of time. You allege that you flew to Miami at the last minute to accompany a friend who was having elective cosmetic surgery, liposuction, and you also stated you were paid to do so. This explanation strains credulity, and I suspect there is more to this story and why you chose to fly to Miami for 3 days in February.
And this is exactly why, gentlemen, make sure if you're messing around with a woman, she is at least going to have some motherly qualities, because you don't want this to be your baby mom. I don't care if she's pretty. I don't care if anybody finds this woman attractive. This is disgusting. She deserves to be locked up forever. Some men are messing around with women and just not thinking straight.
Higher body count, you or your mom?
I probably have more than my mom. My mom has 10 kids, but I know I have more than my mom.
Oh. How many baby fathers she got?
1, 2, I think 4. It's 4.
Oh, dang!
It's 4 of them.
4 baby fathers?
Yeah. And I have 4 baby dads, so I know I have more than
you
my
competing.
So you guys remember how I said in one of the clips how the cycle is going to continue? This is exactly what I meant, guys. Usually single mothers will create more single mothers. It's an endless cycle of poverty. I'm not sure what else to call it.
For some reason, I decided to look up my college boyfriend last night. No, I don't have ADHD. And he's not on social media, but his wife is. So I found her, and yeah, she seems lovely. She was floating around the kitchen in her posts, like making her own granola. There's like a pie on a windowsill. She's painting birdhouses. She's one of those people who's like graying gracefully and just looks super pretty all the time. I, on the other hand, am sitting in a park right now in my pajamas, having just gotten my coffee. I don't really want to go home, so I'm avoiding my responsibilities as long as possible. And last night, I ended up binge watching an entire series simply because I couldn't find the remote. So yeah, I think maybe he dodged a bullet with me.
Now, usually, guys, I would criticize this woman, but she took full accountability at the end. She knows what she is and where she did wrong. So, you know what? She passes the vibe.
Kids don't talk over me. And now you're getting mad because I'm setting boundaries.
I want to let you know.
You're mad that I'm setting boundaries. Okay, and you're mad I'm setting boundaries. A real alpha, and I'm going to just keep it a $150. A real alpha doesn't give a f who else. There could be mad alphas in the room. I'm an alpha. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. It doesn't affect me because I'm a leader.
We're not in a relationship. You're comparing regular people as individual alphas in a relationship.
You're literally taking it literally instead of reading in between the lines. If you're an alpha and you are comfortable within yourself and being confident, why does it matter if you're also with an alpha?
Because those...
Or someone who's also strong-minded, contains leader qualities. I'm not done. Contains leader qualities. Is there something funny?
Yeah.
What's funny? I want to hear it. What's funny? I just feel like you haven't had a guest like this before, and you're just astonished. I don't know.
I'm not worried, concerned about you, young lady.
I never said you were.
You
Is
made
that
me
what I
laugh.
said?
Are you mad?
No, is that what I said though? You just put words in my mouth.
I just made a little smirk, and then you mad.
I just asked you.
Listen, and talking. Alpha woman. What are you, Wonder Woman?
Don't put words in my mouth.
Beyonce and Jay-Z outside
I'm
the United
not
States.
done. You just didn't you say before the cameras came on we don't talk over each other? I'm not done though. So please wait.
Name me a Beyonce and Jay-Z outside the United States.
When it comes to, I'm not done. Like please. Like I was just saying before I forgot my question.
Oh, you toxic.
There is absolutely no way any man can take this woman seriously. Is she really confused why she is single or why alpha women are not liked? It's because reasons like this. They're unable to talk to these kind of women. They're still very emotional, but they constantly cut you off. They're very loud, impatient, and just overall disrespectful. No one wants to wipe this up and make this woman a mother, especially provide for her. She can say how alpha she is all she wants, but if that's really the case, good luck being single all your life unless you change up this entire attitude and personality.
What you do for work?
I used to be a teacher, but now I'm like on to better things. I'm a professional gold digger.
I got you a high five. You don't give me a high five? No. Damn, gang. All right, for sure.
How you feel about it, wavy?
How I feel about it? What the hey, come on, bro. I'm not no dumb. You gotta go to the left.
Okay.
What the hell? How you gonna be a professional gold digger?
Because I can still run it up and
That shit don't make no sense.
But it do.
That shit don't make no damn sense. Why are y'all doing this shit? This is crazy.
Yeah, I'm not sure what this woman's plan was, but also this man's expectations, I'm not sure what he expected. He's wearing a huge diamond chain around his neck and he's surprised how he's attracting gold diggers. That's like a man putting trash all over his body and wondering why he's attracting flies.
A woman will do whatever her boss says, but barely do what her husband asks. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I don't know how you can be to work on time every day at 8 a.m. But to make me a turkey sandwich is a problem.
I might get a lot of hate for this, but here's my take. The reason a woman will respect her boss more than she respects her man is because she knows that she'll get fired from that job if she doesn't act accordingly. She knows if she constantly has a bad attitude, if she mouths off, if she shows up late too often, if she doesn't perform the tasks and duties of her role, her boss will fire her. But when she knows her man will not, when she knows he has no boundaries, when she knows she can act however she wants and he's still going to stick around and be loyal to her and give her all the benefits of being with him, of course she's not going to respect him. A lot of guys make the mistake of thinking that setting a boundary is telling her what she can and cannot do. That's not a boundary. That's just an attempt to control her, and it's going to make you look very, very insecure. Because to her, all that sounds like is complaining. You see, a boundary is telling her, hey, if you continue to do that, I am going to leave you. And the most important part of setting a boundary is following through with the repercussions you promised. Because if you don't, you're just complaining.
Now, the last point he just made is very true, and honestly, I can relate with it heavy. I've seen a ton of my friends who've complained about their relationship issues. However, they refuse on walking away. They're saying things like, hey, yo, my girl doesn't listen to me about what she posts or how she dresses. And I'm like, okay, like, what are you going to do about it? And instead of them actually developing a plan about how to change the situation or leave the situation, they just keep complaining, getting sad, thinking that somehow she's going to feel bad for them. She's not. Some men need to start putting their foots down.
And wait a day
No, I didn't
even fix it all up for me.
I let you do your own report up there how you ought to do it. You want me to baby you?
I ain't used to this. Nah, it's okay.
I fix it right.
Nah, I'm good.
I fix it right.
Nah, I'm good.
I fix it right.
Nah. It's right already.
No, because I promise you I'm the wrong one to ever play the I'm not going to text first game. I will literally never speak to you again in my entire life. Never.
And that's all this is, though, a game. So why are you even playing it if you're really a grown woman?
I did everything society told me to do. I worked really hard. I damn near broke my back. I paid all my bills. I put everybody else first. I told men I was independent. I refused to accept gifts and help. I said I was strong. I did it, and I did it to say that I want nothing from it. I literally did not win any special awards. My life has not changed drastically. So now I'm going to reclaim my time, okay? When you see me now, know that I'm a soft babe. Soft like babe, you get it? I'm not Annie. I'm not Jay-Z. This is not a hard knock. That's not my life, okay? And when you see me now, you address me as such, okay?
Now, sure, a lot of you guys can say, hey, she learned her lesson. But guess what, guys? This is what it looks like to hit the wall. A lot of women will go through this phase. Do you think she would have taken our advice when she was younger? Absolutely not. She would have thrown it away and enjoyed all the attention she was getting when she was younger. But she's only saying this because she got older.
You knew I needed a liver. They do DNA tests to make sure things line up. 20 years, he's not mine.
Nah, this ain't right.
You named him AJ.
I know what I named him.
That's he's not mine.
Yeah, this ain't right. This can't be right.
So they lying. The blood's lying and you telling the truth.
Yeah. This ain't right. I mean, what do you want me to say? Like, what do you want me to say?
What can you say?
What do you want me to
say?
Can you say? I didn't know about none of this.
I tell you what. I'm out.
You out?
You and AJ. Change his name.
I ain't changing nothing.
That's my name.
That's your son.
That's my name.
That's your son.
That's not my...
Yes, it is. I don't care what this paper says. I don't care what this paper says. That's your son. 20 years?
That's not my son.
Yes, it is.
That's not my son.
Yes, it is.
It ain't?
Yes, it is.
I'll tell you what.
Tell me what?
I'll be back tomorrow. I need you And all y'all stuff out my house.
We not going nowhere.
I bet you go somewhere.
We not going nowhere.
I tell you what.
We not going nowhere.
I tell you what. Be here tomorrow if you want to. It's gonna be a problem.
I bet I will.
Change his name.
I won't.
Yeah guys, this is sadly the worst case scenario when the child is already all grown up. You already spent 20 years of your life trying to raise this kid and it's not even yours. And this is exactly why. I don't care how convincing a woman can sound, how much you guys so-called love her and trust her. A lot of people in my comment section will always say, hey, if you don't trust them, don't be with them. But that argument shouldn't work in this case because there is way more risk than dealing with some trust issues. Do you guys want to have an argument about trust for a bit? Or potentially pay for a child who's not yours for a very long time? This seems like a no-brainer to me, but a lot of men still fall into this trap and raise kids who are simply not theirs. But anyways, that's just my opinion, guys. We could just wrap it up. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys do more content like this, please watch the videos you guys see at the top screen. It doesn't mention Allah, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Peace.